Once upon a time, in the land of Alado, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a king by name Asante. King Asante was a very great king and was loved by his people. He was a good king and he took care of his people. He settled disputes and he made sure that everyone had enough. But alas, King Alado fell sick, and many people went far and wide looking for a cure for King Asante, but all to no avail. At a point, it seemed like there was no hope for King Asante, until one day, a young, beautiful girl visited the kingdom and said she had heard that the king was sick and she had come to cure him.
She was immediately taken to the king, who was almost at the point of death, and she brought out her herbs, made some mixtures and gave the king to drink. This she did for 3 days, morning and night. At the end of the 3rd day, the king was able to stand on his own, and by the 4th day, the king was hale and hearty and back to normal. He had been cured. The whole village was filled with rejoicing. People were happy. They called for a feast. There was much cooking and much preparations to celebrate the king's good health. At the point of all this going on, the king demanded to know who had killed him. And the young beautiful girl presented herself. "What is your name?" the king asked her. "My name is Ademme." "And where are you from, Ademme?" the king asked her. "I am from the kingdom of Aneme." "And how did you hear about my illness?" he asked. "It was foretold long ago, when I was still a baby, that one day I would cure a great king. And when villagers from your village came to my village, seeking a cure for your illness, I knew this was the right time, so I presented myself." "You have done very well, my young lady," the king said to her. "Thank you very much. Thank you for using your great herbs to cure me. Indeed, I and my people are grateful to you. Please do not be in a hurry to leave. Marry with us for celebrating my quick recovery. And also before you go, I have a special reward for you. Please do not refuse this, my lady," he added. "Thank you, my king. It is only the gods that have used me to cure your majesty. Long live your majesty. I did not cure you for a reward, but if you insist, I will stay back and celebrate with your people." "Thank you, my lady, for obliging my request," he said. "The celebration begins tomorrow." The next morning, as early as when the cock crew, the village was already agog with excitement. There was much excitement in the air, as sounds could be heard of women pounding in their kitchens, and of children laughing and playing around. Indeed, the villagers were happily preparing for the celebration of the king's recovery. After all preparations had been made, the villagers all came out to the village square, and there was much dancing, singing, eating, drinking, and marrying. And they all thanked the gods, who had sent the beautiful maiden to heal their king. While all this celebration was going on at the village square, the king sent his most trusted guard to go and put his golden crown inside the maiden's bag, and to ensure that no one saw him putting it there. This the guards carried out diligently. The maiden, on the other hand, was very excited, and she thanked the villagers for allowing her celebrate the recovery of their king with them. She went to bed that night wondering what reward the king had in store for her. The very next morning, she woke up early and carried her bag and bid the whole members of the palace farewell and told them that she wished that they would meet again. She bid them farewell and set out on the journey to her village. When she got home, she put down her bag and brought out her herbs. In the process of bringing out her herbs, she discovered that something else was in the bag. Looked at it very well. Alas, it was a golden crown. She shouted and threw it down in shock. Is this not the king's golden crown? What is it doing inside my bag? I must return this before the king starts searching for it. Another mind told her, why must you return it? This is your chance to be rich. All you have to do is to sell this golden crown, and you'll be rich forever. Don't return it. But the better part of her told her, you have to return this golden crown. The king and his people were nice to you. You have no reason to take his crown. So immediately, she put it back into her bag and set out to return it to the village. On getting to the palace, she bowed down and threw herself before the king, crying and saying, "Oh, long live my king! Forgive me, for when I got home, I saw your golden crown in my bag. Please forgive me, it was never my intention to take it. I am not a thief. Please forgive me. I do not know how it came into my possession. Please forgive me. Here is your golden crown. Please take it back and forgive me." The king laughed and laughed and laughed. He said, "Wow, I never knew you would return the golden crown. I only wanted to test you to see how honest you are. Remember I said I have a reward for you. This was just a test before giving you your reward. For returning my golden crown, I am going to make you my queen, because you saved my life, and you have also proven yourself to be a sincere and honest maiden. What better qualities could I ask for in my queen? Arise, fear not. You will be crowned queen of the land of Falado." And there was much rejoicing and clapping. And the king made her his wife, and they lived happily ever after. What a nice story. Indeed, the moral of this story is that we should be honest and truthful wherever we find ourselves. And we should not take that which does not belong to us, for it could put us in deep trouble. Thank you. Until I come your way again, please remember to like this video, share it, and subscribe. Bye.